off my new CD for you. It's a song written by the great Ed Sunhouse. And for those of y'all that may not know, Mr. Sunhouse is an instrumental person in teaching Robert Johnson to play guitar. He tells stories about Robert would show up at his doorstep in the morning, and he'd come in the house and stay for about 3 days, and he had to run him off. And he said he disappeared. I believe this story to be true because a good friend of mine, Mr. John Mooney, got to play with Son for 10 years before he died. So a lot of great stories from John. But he said that Robert Johnson disappeared one day. Nobody could find him, and he's gone 6 months, 9 months, something like that. And he said when he came back, he was the greatest guitar player he'd ever heard in his life. And that whole sold his soul to the devil, that's all bullshit. That's all bullshit. The boy had fingers about that long, number one. He also was a great harmonica player. He played country music, he played big band music, he played swing music, he played anything on the radio. Honey Boy Edwards, who just came to Portland where I was a schoolmate of Robert's, and he used to hobo with him on the trains and get gigs and stuff. And Honey Boy said they were out hoboing one day, and there was very few radios back in those days. And they stopped by some little place to get a bite to eat or something. There was a radio playing, and there was a new song on the radio. He said they ate their lunch, and they hopped another freight. He said that night when they made a camp, Robert played the song for him, note for note. So he was a musical genius is really the long and short of it. But anyway, Mr. Sunhouse could not make a living during his day playing the great music that he wrote. It wasn't really until the 60s that folk musicians like Joni Mitchell went back to Mississippi and found him and drug his butt out to the Monterey Pop Festival in Southern California and stuck him shaking. He was scared to death. Stuck him up in front of 90,000 screaming hippies. And we loved him, so that's how I found out about Mr. Ed Sunhouse. So it was great though, because he got to enjoy the fruits of his labor before he died. You know, he made some money, which he should have, and he got to enjoy playing for people that loved what he was doing. You know, so anyway, if you're not hip to Mr. Sunhouse, shame on you. You need to run out and buy everything he ever did. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. So I'll play the Sunhouse tune. Sun go down. You know, it was all last night, baby. Said I couldn't sleep it all night long. I was up walking the floor, baby. Said I couldn't sleep it all night long. See, I was crying for you. Maybe I was crying for me. for you.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
Sure, you're right.